again. Alright, looks like we're all set to go. So let's just go ahead and get everything else rolling. And then we'll get started. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering as you're logging in this evening, why am I back in the blue that I love so much? Well, it's because that for what we're doing next, we're not going to be going back to the first. So I made the decision that whenever we're in the source, where Aozi is, we're going to stick to our ever-favored blue armor, and then when we're in the first, we'll be in our black, just to maintain the Warrior of Light / Warrior of Darkness continuity. And so tonight we start things here in Kerthus, because now that we've completed the main story, it's time for us to go and meet someone we hoped to meet sooner, but now we're finally gonna go and be reunited with them. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world! Matthew back with you here in Novaura Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live. So, let's go ahead and make our way now south to the place of interest. A place that, if you play as a Dragoon, I'm sure you're very familiar with. And we're gonna head on down, and we're gonna see our old friend. Yeah, because they've been with us for a while, and given what's happened in Stormbringers, they've kind of been left out in the dark, but thankfully, that's not gonna be a problem tonight. I'm trying to get my cup of water here while I'm driving. Yeah, here we are, back at the Observatorium, where a Dragoon-to-be is getting their opportunities to learn from Sir Albrecht, but for us, we're here for a completely different reason. So, yeah, it's time to finally hook up once again with Sir Albrecht, but it's not going to be for a job quest in the traditional sense, as you're about to see. Let's go ahead and speak with Sir Albrecht to take on the level 80 Shadowbringers Dragoon Challenge entitled Gone, But Not Forgiven. Albrecht is keen to hear of your adventures. Oh, Shinji, it has been too long since last we spoke. Yeah, Shinji, of course, had time to train under Sir Albrecht before assuming the powers of the Warrior of Light for this expansion. He did have some time to do so, but yeah, it's good to see you again. Your visits are far more frequent than those of another former student of mine, however. It seems he still prefers to keep his own company. Yeah, if only you knew what he was really doing. Hey Karubi, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. The same could be said of Hustien, who has made quite the name for herself as a hunter in Dravania, according to Onkai. Ah, what fortunate timing! Speak of the dragon and he shall appear. Wait a minute, is it who we think it is? Oh, it's Onkai. Greetings! Would that be correct in guessing you have returned fresh from one of your adventures? Indeed we have. Yeah. I traveled to a world beyond our own, or I laid to rest the dreaded Andrea in a land known as Novaura. Well, I could tell you, but you probably won't believe me either way. Yeah, let me explain to you everything that happened. To think that such a place could truly exist! And that you have fought such terrifying foes. To fall so full from grace, 'tis a tragic tale if I ever heard one. One similar to that of Nidhogg. Aye, though nothing will ever compare to his malice. Even death could not quell his thirst for vengeance. At least Andrea was not so consumed by hate. I doubt not that Rendere's soul is at peace. Peace? I wonder if Nidhogg ever found it. I fear his soul yet lingers, doomed to wander endlessly. That is too cruel a fate even for him. I share your sentiments, for as the Azure Dragoon I once gazed into his heart as he gazed into mine. Such rage, such sorrow. I will not accept this. That none should pass his mark his passing is more than I can bear. What say you, Shinji? Yeah. Perhaps we could honor who he once was, if not what he became, or I too was an Azure Dragoon, Osberg speaks true. Yeah, and then of course he became the Warrior of Darkness. Then we are in agreement. Though I must admit that part of Reisbarger's blood, as part of Reisbarger's blood, I have little knowledge of Nidhogg. A deeper insight is needed if I am to properly pay my respects. Funem is of his brood. If anyone would know, it is her. Let us make haste for Zenith. And so it looks like we're off to Heavensward territory. But I guess we kind of saw this coming since we're going to be doing a quest that centers around Nidhogg. Then off to Zenith we go. So as Shinji makes his first journey out there, we've arrived. And yeah, we do possess the ability to fly around here. I'm assuming these people are all either level 80 or they're all people who are, yeah, probably taking the Shadowbringers or the Heavensward story where they have to either go to Sorkai or they have to go do Final Steps of Faith. Anyway, probably should dress more casually for this occasion. Funem is come. Yeah. Of course, Corinne will have told Shinji about Funem. Yeah, there she is. Hello there. Welcome, Noble Dragoon. Onkai has explained all. Pray tell, what was Nidhogg to you? Well, for Shinji, a total stranger, but a relentless adversary or the wellspring of my strength. Well, since this is Shinji we're talking about, obviously he's not the wellspring of his strength, so it would have to be a relentless adversary, from what Matthias told him. And much more, for through his power you are forever joined. Two souls entwined by fate. Though you have faced Nidhogg suffer and sensed his pain, you cannot know him as we dragons once did. We would fain hear his tale. Nidhogg was without equal even among our kind. Yeah, do tell there, Funem. Yeah. So more stuff to be brought into the tale of the saga of Heavensward as the clouds start rolling in and Nidhogg's domain, the Eyrie, gets overshadowed and disappears ever so slowly until it doesn't even exist. That was weird. Destined he was to guard this world from the catastrophe that befell the dragon star in place of his sire. He valued strength above all else and considered the affairs of mortals beneath his notice. Only the 7 great worms were worthy of his attention, and among them, none but Ratatoska truly understood him. Her song was beautiful indeed, and she graced both dragon and man with her wisdom. She was invited by Thorin, King of Men, to speak on our behalf. Ratatoska expressed her desire to live in harmony. However, it was known that Nidhogg did not share these views. When the king asked her how her brother saw mankind, she did not hide the truth. He believed that such frail creatures were incapable of protecting the star, that the task might be entrusted to the 7 great worms alone. And that is why Thorin slew her? Ratatoska had no intention of sowing discord, but the king could not countenance that his kind would be treated with such contempt that we dragons would seek to claim this star as our own. He turned on Ratatoska, taking not only her lives but her life. When Nidhogg discovered that King Thorin had murdered his beloved, his fury was beyond reckoning. For all his strength, he could not master his own rage. It utterly consumed him. Dragons, men, we are all the same, slaves to our emotion, subservient to our hearts. Yeah, we're taking a moment to think about this. Yet there are those who would seek another path as I once did. I turned my back on my father and his quest for vengeance. Valiant Dragoon, by your strength was the Dragon Song War ended. Actually, that was Mathia, but I can understand how you might be mistaken. And by your compassion was a new alliance forged. Shinji and I are living proof that we can live side by side. We shall speak the message of peace to man and dragon alike, and when we are gone, our descendants will do the same. Tell them of Nidhogg, his strength, his weakness, his love, his hate. Tell them the truth. I'll do that for you, Fonem. Thank you. Honkai, you wish to commemorate Nidhogg's passing, yes? As my father once enjoyed the fragrance of mist lilies, perhaps they will make a suitable offering. What a splendid idea! Thank you, Fonem! I have often seen such flowers blooming in Old Ton. Follow me! Yeah, we may have to take up arms just in case he needs to be protected. Thank you, Fonem. It was nice to meet you, through the eyes of Shinji at least. Yeah, of course in our canon, Corinne is the one who confronted Fonem all those years ago. Which in this case would be just 2, but it does feel like an eternity. As we welcome a new viewer to the channel, Watersun. Welcome to Let's Play Novaura Autism. Welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us here tonight. Yeah, always nice to welcome new viewers. And holy cow, with Shinji I've discovered all the Aether Currents, but I have not 100%ed the map. No, I've missed a lot of it. Oh, I should be ashamed of myself. Yeah, if I had known that this was something that we were going to need to do for context purposes. Yeah, even such knowledge was beyond me. Alright, let's bring it down. So we should be close to where Honkai is. Ah, there you are. So where are these lilies you want me to pick for you? Ah, here they are. Yeah, hide behind these rocks. Alright, now that we have the Mist Lilies, let's go back to Honkai. Yeah, it turns out combat wasn't required. So there were Mist Lilies here after all? Then it would appear my memories serve me correctly. A pity that the same cannot be said of my eyes.
It is of no matter. There's one thing that concerns me, however. In your funerary rites, the offering of flowers and such occurs at a grave or place of significance, I believe. But where should we choose for Needhog?
Probably the Eyrie?
Or Kiribanya. Yes, that could be considered his final resting place if that was where you fought the primal born of his eyes. Although I must say, Shinji, you seem rather adept at putting down dragons, and primals that resemble dragons. It makes me glad we are not enemies. To that matters at hand, then. I shall go on ahead and meet you in Kiribanya.
Alright, so I imagine that he might want to... Let's just go ahead and verify where exactly he would be waiting for me. So it doesn't say where specifically in Kiribanya. Well, in that case, probably best for us to go to... yeah, probably best to go to the Alamigan Quarter, because that's where we can access where the Royal Menagerie is, the home of the final battle in Stormblood. Yeah, let's see if we're right. Uh-huh. And of course, if needed, we can just casually again. Alright, let's go pay a visit to One Kai. Let's make sure we can get to him alright. And yeah, the Alamigan residential district is still a maze. Yeah, this place is still a maze. So yeah, it looks like either these people are here for Stormblood. Yeah, they're probably here for Stormblood. Alright, let's go and speak with Ronkai.
Oh, what a relief to find you at last. I've become rather lost, you see.
Oh, I can understand completely.
Perhaps we'd best hurry on to the Royal Menagerie before I lose my way again.
Alright then. Until later that night.
Needhog, we are come to honor your memory. Though now that we are here, I am at a loss for words. Shinji, is there anything you wish to say?
Yeah, what would we say to an adversary we never met with, Shinji? I guess he's already laid the lilies down. You will be remembered, or your legacy will live on in the songs of your people. Well, I think this one makes more sense, quite honestly. So yeah, we'll get weapon flashbacks. Yeah. Hey there, man. From distant star, a father bore 7 eggs. Great worms rose forth, powerful and wise. On blackened wings, one soared on high with a roar that set the world a-tremble. Guarding their home in the father's stead, he was fearsome yet just. And then... Man, wicked and vain, betrayed the worm and his kin, slaying his beloved and plucking out his eyes. Henceforth, he lived only for vengeance, his wrath irrepressible. 1,000 years hence, 2 champions of mankind were granted great strength by the stolen eyes. Destined were they to face the worm who had risen once more to wage war on his sworn enemy. At the end of their struggle, the wayward son fell silent. And then, these guardians and their comrades continued to watch over the star, their heroic deeds recounted by minstrels and storytellers far and wide. Even the ancient foe from which the father of dragons once fled could not withstand their might. Yeah, why was I dressed in the Heavensward Dragoon armor? That's weird.
Shinji, I am not blind to the sins Needhog committed. I mourn the loss of what he once was, what he may have become had he been dealt a kinder fate. Although this was but a small gesture, I am sure that our thoughts have reached him.
Yeah, I think so too.
I have much to ponder on the return journey, and I expect that Albrecht will wish to hear what we have learned from Fonem. Perhaps you could visit him in Carthus?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Beneath a full moon, no less. Alright, so yeah, this really wasn't a quest where combat was required. Just go meet with your friends from the past, pick some mist lilies, and bada bing bada boom. Take them over to the Royal Menagerie and relive the memory of Nidhogg, and then just go back. Yeah, it does make me sad though that there were no job quests associated with our friend Sir Albrecht. It does kind of make me feel sad, and I do wish that we could have the opportunity to have done something like that, as we had also done in the previous expansions and also in A Realm Reborn. Hey Yuna, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. Yeah, it's nice to have you with us, Yuna. Alright, so let's get back over to Sir Albrecht. And we'll go ahead and complete the quest. So on a snowy night in Carthus, which, surprisingly, that happens a lot around here. But yeah, let's speak with Sir Albrecht to finish this. Were you able to pay your respects? Indeed we did. I see. This is the first time I've heard such a detailed account of King Thorden's acts. A betrayal in the moment, but a betrayal nonetheless. A pity is far beyond the reach of justice. Yeah, because he's dead. Though it may be hard to come to terms with the crimes of our forebears, we must accept the past for what it is. Of course, I shall be sharing this information with the rest of the Temple Knights. No doubt they will be keen to speak with other members of Nidhogg's brood to verify this version of events. In the meantime, there is still much to be done in building relations between man and dragon. We will aim to follow the example set by you and Old Kai, and work together for the good of all. May the Fury guide you both. Thanks, Sir Albrecht. Yeah, it was only one quest, but I enjoyed the ride, so yeah, they're giving us all 3 of the Tier 7 materia, and the 300,268 gil to complete this special quest. And we also earned the achievement Dragoon Age 4. So obviously this would come with a new title. And yeah, I guess we should look under achievements to see what it's going to be known as. Bolt from the Black is what we get. Not the coolest title, but it's still cool nonetheless. Alright, so now that we have taken this little detour back home to the source, it's now time to go back to the first. But yeah, I like the fact that we had this nice little bonus quest. Yeah, like I said, no combat needed, but it was nice to reunite with everyone again. Yeah, and of course, we don't know what is going on over in Garlemald. We don't know if Estinian had to make a break for it when Gaius pretty much hurled himself at Xenos and more than likely failed. Alright, so while my audio card is leaving, let's go back to the source. Or, not the source, the first, which means going back to the Crystarium. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, I should probably mend first. There we go. Now back to the Crystarium. Alright. So since Yuna is here, I should probably follow up on the situation that happened last night while I was on air and arrived at the last area of the game. So what happened was that our friend Skyla, she prefers to be called Angela now, by the way. I mean, it's something that she had brought up not that long ago, but I was thinking, oh, it's probably just a nickname, but no, that's actually what she wants to be called now. And so earlier today, she sat me down with Shima and Isabel and Emily and their friend Yuna to be able to have the opportunity to hash things out, which I'm glad that it happened. Because, yeah, it really left a bad taste in my mouth how that situation unfolded last night, but I'm glad that we were able to at least get the problem rectified today. Because, yeah, especially since we've done so much together, the four of us, and it would have really actually not 4 or 5, I guess I should say, because we're also including Yuna. But yeah, we've done so much together, it would have been shame to have seen it all fall apart under such circumstances as what happened last night. So I'm glad it all got worked out, I'm glad everything was dealt with okay. Alright, so what do you say we go ahead and get rolling with a continuation on the content for the post 5.0 things. So now that we have taken care of the side quest in Kerthus, it's now time for us to take on the mandatory 2 post 5.0 side dungeons, which is a thing we see all the time after we complete the initial main story, that there's always new side dungeons for us to take on. And so the first one will come here at the Crystarium from the Vis known as Bathana. So let's go and speak with her to take on the challenge entitled, By the Time You Hear This, Bathana of the Crystarium Guard has a look of grim determination in her eyes.
Excuse me, a word if you'd be so kind.
Go right ahead.
We of the Crystarium Guard have a request to make of you. Our researchers are planning to enter the Crystal Tower to learn more of its history. However, there's a problem. Now, what I'm about to reveal is strictly confidential. Were word to get out, panic would spread throughout the citizenry. Our scouts have reported that ferocious beasts and bizarre machines roam the hallways. Until we can eliminate these threats, none may enter. Strange ethereal readings have also been detected, and we suspect that the phenomena are linked. The Exarch has ordered us to seek your aid in making the tower safe for our researchers to go about their work. He mentioned that you are better equipped than most to face the dangers that lurk in the tower, though he elected not to go into detail. Is this true?
Yeah, this is all new to us.
Then your prior experience may prove beneficial. Come, let us proceed to the entrance.
And so as you head off, yeah, we are back over in the first now, so time to go back to black. And then we will cross on back over and make our way back to the Octant and return to the Crystal Tower. Run past the fellow Dragoon. And it always warms my heart to see my brothers and sisters. Alright, so Bathana is chilling out over here. Hello again.
I take it your preparations are complete.
Indeed they are.
Listen carefully. You are to lead a party of elite troops into the tower and respond to any hostility with lethal force. Once the way is clear, the researchers can begin their expedition. Our main objective is to identify the source of the ethereal disturbance. The tower cannot be considered safe until we do. Should you encounter any opposition beyond your capabilities, you are to withdraw immediately. I wish you the best of luck.
And so now we have access to our first of the 2 post 5.0 dungeons, the Twinning. Boy, you've got the twinning! You mean twining. Shh, you want to get sued? Alright, so let's go ahead and open it up. I was about to say, hopefully it doesn't take the 13 minutes. Oh. Yeah, it did spill water. I was trying to avoid it. Silly, I couldn't. But yeah, I'm surprised at how warm it's been in my apartment today. It's not been the most comfortable feeling. But I know that's supposed to get hotter, especially on Tuesday. We're supposed to have our first day in the 90s. And I am not looking forward to that. Yeah, we have had a day close to the 90s in Fahrenheit. We did have a day in the 30s Celsius, which is close to 90. But we had yet to have an actual 90, but on Tuesday we're supposed to. But yeah, hopefully the post-dungeons will not be as brutally hard as the last main story dungeon was. Because yeah, Amarat was just brutal. So in case you guys are wondering, in terms of development on my other characters, I haven't touched Corinne actually in a few days. Pretty much I've had her just coming in so that she can check on retainers. But I've kept going with them with Mathia and Shinji, because Mathia is close to 79 on Red Mage, and I am now leveling him on Bard, just so that I can show off all of those quests that are going to be involved with the other cardinal virtues, so you guys can see them all. Oh, it is harder? Well, hopefully I run with some experienced players. And also, for those of you who are also wondering, I have been also grinding for tomestones over with the roulettes since last night. So as it currently stands, I do have 510 of Goetia, and as it currently stands, I do have now a 440 belt and a whole bunch of 440 accessories. Yeah, thankfully I was able to get a 430 ring, so as it stands now, my item level is at 433. And yeah, as you'll notice, my critical hit and determination are almost at level pegging. And my defense is now over 5,000. Which, I can hardly fathom that it's now 5,000, but it is, and that really puts a smile on my face. Hey Nicholas, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. So it's more about random patterns than just following the same pattern. Yeah, since I do have 510 Goetia, I'll definitely be able to make use of more tomestones when I go over to Yulmore for what will be the start of the second side dungeon. Okay, gotcha. Alright, we have the other DPS with us, but we still need a tank and a healer. Who's on right now? Oh, Elizabeth's still playing right now. Yeah, I won't be able to activate company actions again until after I get out of here. That's true. That's very true. Yeah, I should retrieve some of the other materia that I've been holding on to as well. Here. Oh yeah, that's right. I got Siren Song C for my leveling roulette earlier today. Well, it probably won't matter because I'm at level 80. So yeah, it won't affect me at all. I still want to move this gear that I never used for Dragoon. I do really want to sell it off so I can get the money for it. Well, while we're waiting, let's head on over to Limsa Laminsa. All at once? That would be a good idea. Or just do it like a rapid style removal like in Final Fantasy VII. Alright, returns to the source. Yeah, we'll go ahead and part ways with the gear that has really done a great job of serving me well. Yeah, so let's say it's surprisingly quiet for a night in Limsa Laminsa. Anyway. Yeah, time to go ahead and lighten our load a little. There we go. That helps alleviate some pressure. I already have 99? And a lot more apparently. Let's head on back to Shiro and see if there's been more selling of goods. Alright. Yeah, let's see how my retainers are doing. Did they sold anything? Just one item. Two slots remaining in the inventory. Yeah, I don't even know what to part with, honestly. When I have all these quick round 7, maybe people want these. Yeah, can't hurt at this point. Also, I probably should just discard the weathered shepherd's gear, because yeah, it's already been used twice. But knowing our luck, we'll probably need to use it again. Alright. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I do need some more space freed up, but yeah, if it's not gear that I'm holding on to for dear life, it's all the food that I've accumulated. Yeah, it's still a shame that I cannot get rid of the Orban Monastery's gear. Like, that's just so stupid. And like, that makes no sense at all. It really shocks me that it's something that I cannot yet turn over. Yeah, I think it's time I freed up a little space in here. Look at this, I have pretty much all the Dragoon gear from Orban, and I can't exchange it. I wouldn't know their unit because I haven't used it or turned it over for a while. Oh, nope. Pull this back. Where's the Mandeville? Oh, also I don't need these either. Yeah, I don't need the Scion Adventures gear. Yeah, there it is. Hey there, Division, it's been a while. Welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. And we also welcome 3 new viewers to the channel. Pun Ward, Found Elo, and Killa Pickle Pirate Panda. Welcome all to Let's Play Novaura Autism, and Uniquely Jacqueline. Welcome to the stream, glad to have you all with us here this evening. Glad to have you all with us here tonight. Yeah, we're apologies because we're waiting on something to happen, because we're waiting to get started on the first of the side dungeons from post 5.0 content here in Storm, or not in Stormblood, but in Shadowbringers. But it hasn't spawned yet. So we're kind of stuck in limbo until that happens. Yeah, once it gets going, we'll be ready. Next, I shall also put all the tools in for now, because we're not going to be using those with Shinji anytime soon, unfortunately. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we originally told it was going to be 5 minutes, but now it's up to 18. Yeah, thanks so much for the support, guys. I appreciate it. I only wish I had something to actually do for you guys. Yeah, I wish I actually had something to do for you guys. Yeah, it's good that I got this raid, but now I feel so bad because all you're doing is just watching me engage in business with my retainers, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, now the other person who was looking to get in as well has dropped out. Oh man. Oh, Shinji's not even on a link shell. Ah. Oh, I can't disable them as Shinji. I have to let the clock run out. Yeah, this is really surprising that with all the people who have already cleared the patch 5.0 content, that there are not already enough people already doing these dungeons. This is really shocking. This is just really shocking. Nonetheless, I do appreciate the support very much from Division and his audience. Thanks so much for coming to pay me a visit here tonight. Thanks so much for the raid. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I was wondering more like, are we just gonna leave these poor people who came in on the raid wondering, is this guy gonna do anything? Well, thankfully, worry no more. We're going in. How will we torture ourselves? And so, it's our turn to the Crystal Tower as we take on the first post 5.0 dungeon, the Twinning. And this one is not using the music that we would normally hear in the Crystal Tower. It's going for rock instead of symphonic. But let's see what our quartet can do. As we welcome now Torinto T to the channel. Welcome to Let's Play Novaura Autism. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. And let's chow on some grilled platinum green before we continue. Just give ourselves a little extra boost. And let's get in there. Now time to take on all the Machina. Throw down as many buffs as we can. Oh. Yeah, gotta be careful about those lasers. Let's take it to them. Okay, let's go for right and press dodge that. Yeah, these things really like to seem to enjoy their crossover AoE. Alright. Here's Kogel, then Nastron, then our new ability, Stardiver! Awesome. Yeah, now we got you guys interested, I'm sure. Now, yeah, we got one dead AoE. Yeah, we got one dead enemy found in AoE, and now we have another. And now only this thing is left. Yeah, it looks like it's another attempt at a curl. Although it has much bigger whiskers. It has much thicker whiskers. Alright then, Tank. Open that door and let's keep going. Holy cow, this part of the Crystal Tower has fallen into disrepair. It's time for launching. Yeah. That's how we fly on over. Now, reminding us of other places that the Alligans are responsible for. Like the Fractal Continuum. Like the actual Crystal Tower. Like the Etherochemical Research Facility. Yeah, it's given us all the feels, this dungeon so far. Alright. Let's see if we can cancel that swing. Haha! Negated! Alright, 1 and 2, and then Stardiver! Boom! Alright, then go this way. And I'm trying to think of what other places we've seen before that fall along these lines. But yeah, there was a part of the Binding Code of Bahamut that was kind of like this. Turn 3, I believe. Where you kept getting launched, but we were constantly going down. Here, we're pretty much covering the perimeter. Let's go and get those signal. Oh, you mentioned it too. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's not quite like Turn 3. At least not yet, but maybe it will. At some point. Stardiver. Wow, that was 30 points on a crit hit from AoE. That's pretty good. Yeah, Stardiver doing its job. Stardiver leading the way. Like, the name Stardiver makes me think of like some cheesy 80s outer space superhero cartoon that would have existed back then. Yeah, and of course he would have a probably a rockin' theme like this. Star Diver! Yeah, I can imagine something like that would have existed back in the 80s. Oh, my childhood at its finest. Everything looked high-tech. And everything sounded incredibly cheesy because of the addition of rock music to cartoons. Yeah, Transformers, of course, comes to mind for a lot of you, I'm sure. Yeah, before Michael Bay ruined them forever for everyone. Yeah. Is there anything Michael Bay hasn't destroyed? And I'm also just now noticing some Circus Tower inspired music too. So this is basically a rock remix of the Circus Tower theme. Alright, so we close to the first mini boss. Yep, this must be him. The Alpha Zagnol. I'm guessing we're gonna have to take care of all of his children too. Or her children. Alright, go. Yeah, get ready to move when needed. He's got a beastly roar. That covers the field. Alright, he rears up. Looks like he wants to back off. Hard to tell. Oh, he's targeting us like Ravana. Okay. Okay, so he has Ravana style targeting. And we also have to watch where we stand or else we'll release the hounds, as it were. Okay. Alright, I get it. So watch where you move stuff so that the Zagnol does not release his kind. Yeah, all part of the learning curve. Once, twice, Stardiver, boom! It's not close enough. Ah. Oh, gotta come for stack mech. Oh, he's gonna keep it going, but we gotta move it out of the fire. Or we can just stand in here and take it again. Yeah. Or we can just stand in there and take it again. That works too. Yeah, this is precarious for the tank. Yeah, tank's standing in a very precarious spot. Ah, again! Ah, perfectly lined up. And now a whole pack of Zagnol are out on the field. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a do-over. Yeah, I never saw the targeting. And I had no idea that someone was gonna be conveniently behind me so that I would get hit twice. Yeah, hopefully the tank can hold on here. That's a lot of stuff to fight off. Well, I just followed where everyone else was going, but yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be chilling out here for a while. Yeah, the tank doesn't want to give up. And apparently neither does the healer. But the healer really does need to get us DPS back out there. Res? And now the tank's officially dead. And so now he'll go and finish everyone else off. But yeah, if we can start over, that would be great. Well, that's pretty much going to seal the deal there. Yeah, I honestly don't know why they're bothering. Don't take a tank. Yeah, how are we gonna avoid that? Okay, so yeah, I have to try and somehow figure out a way to, if I get targeted, to put that on the edge without breaking anything, but without also being in a position where stack damage occurs. So yeah, how am I gonna be able to avoid unleashing the pets without stack damaging? Yeah, let's try and make our way back. Yeah, all of a sudden I see why the queue time for this was so long. And everyone gets to go back to where they started. Okay. Yeah, what I was thinking was going to happen was that they were just going to break out of their own free will, but no. It's up to Mama to do the job for them. Alright, well, I have this full limit break, I might as well use it now. Come on. Oh, run. Alright, so when it rears, that's when we have to step back. Alright, so only when it rears. Yeah, it'll definitely take a while for people to figure that out for sure. Alright, stack mech. And then again. Alright, so run over here. Yeah, so now here's the awkwardness. Alright, so it rears up again. Do your thing. Then other than that, we're pretty much free to stand wherever we want. Just so long as we're not too close to the places themselves. Yeah, just so as long as we're not close to where the Shodan can be released. Oh, so the fire does go away. Is it like just a permanent fixture of the field? Still can't use the black mage as my connection point. Alright, stack mech. Alright, so take the damage. And then run out. Alright, rears a third time. Leave it until absolutely the last minute. Alright. Run to here. Go. Almost there. And it's finally down. And so away we go. Now we're going down. So we get the same 430 gear here that we do back over in Amarat. Let's do this. Alright, thanks for joining us, Twinto. Hopefully we'll see you again. Alright. Yeah, get it done. Yeah, got Flamborbs to deal with here. Which, in of itself, is a really hilarious name. Yeah, we are the Flamborbs. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Or in our case, we would probably be consumed. Keep going. Yep, step forward. And then attack. Come on. What do you mean it's not the line of sight? I'm literally standing right in front of it. Okay, apparently my game is broken. Am I DCing? Like, what the hell? Why can I not damage you? Can I damage you now? Yes. Like, what was going on? Is this dungeon broken or something? Yeah, I was like attacking and attacking, kept saying, target not in line of sight, target not in line of sight. Like, what do you mean? I'm literally standing right in front of him. That must be the most backwards crap I've ever seen. Yeah, literally standing in front of an opponent and they saying not in line of sight. Yeah, I'm gonna need Square Enix to explain that one. Yeah. How can you be not in the line of sight in something when you were literally standing right in front of it? once and twice. Go. Nastron. There we go. Yeah, get that crap out of the way. Go! Yes, show them how it can be done. And load up. 37,000 on a crit hit. And come in the air. And then firebomb on him. Not to mention Stardiver. Yeah, there we go. And right through there. And one more flamboard to go. It looks like, yeah, here comes a vitalized Ixaline. Hopefully it doesn't mess with our targeting like the previous one did. Yeah, I'm very suspect of these pipes now. Alright, go once, go twice. There we go. Oops. Well, let's be honest, the Black Mage is somewhere where we wouldn't have been able to make use of them anyway. Yeah, chilling out all the way up there. Again. Alright. Just got a few more levels. Yeah, let's keep pounding away on these guys. Check it out. Down it goes. Alright. Mini boss number 2. The Mithridates. Or Dates. Well, thankfully no tricks out on the perimeter this time around, but the outside could possibly indicate a knockback effect at some point, which we should probably be positioned in such a way that if we get knocked back, that we can be knocked into the rails and not get thrown clean off. Oh, look out for thunder orbs. Yeah, these things are spawning everywhere. Oh, and they have no way of we tell. Okay. You just have to get to a safe spot and hope that you're not in range. Yeah, that's getting fancy. That's definitely getting fancy. Yeah, like the chef from Tasty. Make it fancy. Yeah, where she has to take regular American foodstuffs and make them into a fancy dish. Like yesterday was the video of her trying to make Spam fancy. Which I've never had Spam because I'm Canadian, but I've heard all the horror stories. Believe you me when I say that. Now believe you me when I say that. Now take this. Okay, yeah, I thought I recognized the name from somewhere. I thought I recognized the name from somewhere. Whoa. Yeah, I see where you're going with that. Don't think I don't. Alright, I guess I'll have to share the damage. On the bright side, though. Well, I was about to say on the bright side, at least I won't die, which is more than can we say for the Black Mage. Yeah. Yeah, the tank and I shared damage, the Black Mage just had death on its own. Okay, watch out again. Yeah, kind of hard to not notice where it's gonna land this time. You pretty much have to do it this way now. You pretty much have to accept the fact that I'm gonna share the tank's damage. At least we know it's not fatal. At least we can take solace in the fact that it's not fatal. Alright, load up. I got more of this. Now, might as well do what I've been doing. No reason to change. Got hit somehow, but like I said, not fatal. As long as it's not fatal, we can take solace in that. Anyway, we've almost got this callback dead. And there it goes. Okay, roll for bracelets and earrings. And away we go. Now we're getting to the core. Yeah, this is getting freakier. As we get ever closer to the base of the tower. Yeah, now we've got a callback from Pharaoh Sirius. Don't move him too far. I need to attack. Yeah, looking good so far. Well, good thing it stopped him when it did. But yeah, I've come to realize just how hard the challenge would be that I've been trying to do at speedrun marathons over the course of the past few months. Where I attempted to hear Steps of Faith while not looking at the screen while at level 70. The closest I came was in Niagara Falls back in June. And I was never able to get that close after that. Like, I know I'd be able to pull it off at level 80, because of course I'm so much stronger now. But it would take, the challenge would pretty much be gone from it. Which is also one of the main reasons why I've yet to level Mathia on Dragoon. Because I really do want to take an opportunity to try and get Mathia to get Steps of Faith beaten without looking at the screen while at level 70. I know that I've had abilities taken away, but I really do believe that I could pull it off. But yeah, of course I would need some witnesses to be with me in person for that. Because of course I could just do that in my apartment as I'm playing this game right now. And you wouldn't know whether or not it was legitimate or not if I had beaten it without looking at the screen. Look out. Careful. Drop the Star Diver. Yeah, I still think it's so cool that a Needhog move is in my repertoire now. Like, going in. The dimensional break. Well, we literally hit the dimensional breaks as we arrived at this section. Also, I thought I would... Oh, okay. I was thinking we were going to roll for something, but nope. And what's this we have? A... Well, a Mark 144 Thermocoil Boil Master. 144. That is a lot of Roman numerals. Yeah, it's a good thing that this donut is safe. It's a good thing we can take safety within the confines of this donut. Yeah, it's fries at a ridiculously hot temperature. Finish it off. Kaboom. But we're not done yet. And no, this does not appear to be the final boss. It's another Mark 144. Oh, look out. Oh. Now it's double donuts. Oh, this ought to be fun. Oh, we got one. Okay, good. Yeah, we got one so far. And go in the air. Holy cow, I just realized my food is expired. I need to eat some more before we take on the final boss. Yeah, we've been in here for that long. An Alexander throwback? Oh, wow, really? Okay, I need to turn the music up for this if I can find it. The Tycoon, huh? Yeah. It's the Shadowbringers Alexander remix. Thank you for the choker. Yeah, now that we've snacked on fish, let's get in there. Oh, Tycoon, how are you gonna torment us? Yeah, the only person who had previous experience with this was the tank. Well, for those of you who came in on the raid, I hope this serves as a fitting way to go out. Yeah, be careful not to stain in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be lethal. What are you gonna do next? Oh, okay. You position things in certain spots. I should probably step back just in case those are lasers. Those are lasers. Yeah, usually I'm not privy to such information, but this time I felt like, that looks suspicious. Come on. Yeah, someone take the power boost boost I'm giving you. Okay. And... oh, there's more. I was waiting for him to, like, do something. Yeah, I guess we can't afford pies right now. We'll do something. Ah! Yeah, obviously not. Oh, those are lasers. Yeah, careful where you stand. And also, they are being held longer! Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way I'm surviving that. Yeah, they stacked so much AoE there, I was like, oh, there's no way I'm getting out of this. Yeah, there was literally nowhere close for me to go. Like, I was well and truly stuck. Oh! Oh, this is getting awkward. Oh, this is getting awkward. Hit him, not me. Oh, God. Dude, yeah, stay over there. Please stay over there. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. Alright, fine, I'll just take healing for myself. Or power for myself. But yeah, Tank, get back on your feet quickly. Whoa! This is getting too awkward. Alright, back up when needed. Position 3, 2, 1, get over here. At least we didn't die. I guess I might as well use Limit Break now while we have a chance. Please don't kill me. Good. Alright, where's it gonna land? Okay. I can stand over here and I'll be fine. We do need to move when required. So 3, 2, 1. Well, I be fine over here. Well, I guess. At least we're not dying. At least we're not dying. That's all we can be grateful for right now. Oh, hello. So there is a tell from the outside. I was about to say, why aren't you doing your next tier? Oh! Oh, jeez. Oh, second went badly. Yeah, he's definitely keeping life interesting. He's getting us used to patterns, then he's faking us out and switching things up. Yes, I am on 3 stacks of debuff, but I'm still surviving. Somehow. I don't know how, but we're doing it. We are doing it. Defensive array. Just like we find over here. Get over there. Oh! And then go. 3, 2, 1, run! Safe! Oh no! No, not now! Please not now! At least let me kill you first! Got it! Oh! Oh, there's a callback. And what a callback it was, but ultimately we got through and prevailed. Oh, come on, Shinji, celebrate for once. Celebrate for once, man. Only know who gets this. Hey Victoria, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, a lot of close calls, but ultimately we got through it. And after understanding the first mini-boss a little better, it ultimately worked out for the best. The what? Maybe Bathana can explain. Yeah.
Excellent work. Not only did you reveal the cause of the ethereal fluctuations, you were able to remove the threat entirely. Thanks to you, the researchers have already completed their preliminary observations. Their findings were somewhat surprising. The crystal tower appears not to have been created by the Ronkins or any other known civilization. Its origins are veiled in mystery, much like the Exarch and yourself. Forgive me, it is not the time for idle speculation. We have, however, recovered an artifact, though its purpose is unclear. It may even be purely decorative.
Can you show it to us?
Have you ever encountered anything like this?
Omega? Or the Omega computer? Yeah, Corinne would know about this. Yeah, we just go through like it's nothing. Has come to carry out our plan. This will be my last recording. Yeah, and it's book 2. With the tower activated and the temporal displacement apparatus online, all that remains is to throw the switch and pray. I am sorry, I truly am. I wish there was another way. But you are our best chance of success. Our only hope. Your gift will allow you to become one with the tower and survive through journey through time and space. Were our technology as advanced as that of the Arrogans, perhaps we could have gone with you. Alas, it was not to be, but when you are finally reunited, all of the hardship, all of the sacrifice will have been worth it, I'm sure. Just promise me you'll spare a thought for those you leave behind, and we'll be thinking of you too, for as long as this will last, though I fear it will not be for much longer. This is Biggs, third of his name, 18th President of Garland Ironworks, signing off. May the 12 be at your side, Graha Tia. How many pigs were there really in the game?
A person's voice come from a machine?
Yeah, and I didn't realize it until it was too late, with the last statement.
To be honest, I cannot make head nor tail of it. Do you have any idea what that was about?
Oh, I can tell you what that was about. Yeah, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Yes, I can tell that you are know more than you are letting on. Very well, I will not begrudge you your secrets. The one thing was clear to me. The person who left the message were facing the people who were facing a great catastrophe. They placed their faith in the Crystal Tower in much the same way we've done ever since the Flood of Light.
Yeah, now that it's gone and it's pouring rain.
Our prayers of salvation were answered when you and the Exarch returned the night to us and freed us from the terror of the Sin Eaters. I sense that this was all made possible by those from a long time ago, from a long time forgotten. We should do our utmost to learn more of them.
And so,
perhaps the researchers will uncover more of these messages? In any case, you have performed admirably in service of the Crystarium. We may have need of your strength and guidance in the days to come. Until then, fare you well.
And so with that, we'll take our 4,455 gil plus 2 tier 7 materia. And have fun with your new computer. Yeah, we're gonna look at it one last time. Yeah. Biggs is descendant of a long time after ends up giving us the most unlikely of messages. And so, yeah, now this dungeon is available for us to suffer whenever we want, but we need to go and find another dungeon to suffer in, so back in a moment. But yeah, I'm so used to doing a computer voice from Stormblood whenever I went to interact with that thing. Alright, so where we go next is actually going to be an important milestone, because this is going to be, as we head to Yulmore, the destination for the 100th episode of the Shadowbringers Let's Play. Yeah, we are already at that point, but of course, you guys have only seen, unless you've been following me live throughout the entire duration, you'll know that I've only been able to put out 28 of the episodes from everything I recorded from the live content out so far. And by tomorrow, I hope to have out number 29. So number 28 was the second dungeon, Don Meg. Oh, that's cool. Someone named themselves Maple Syrup. I love it. How are we currently on tome 630? Alright. Let's head out to the derelicts then. While we're waiting for my audio file to save. Wow, there actually is stuff to see out here? Yeah, that's really nice. I like that. Alright, looks like everything's all cleared out. Also, I've never heard the evening music before for Yulmore. This is a first for me. And it's like we're all good to go. Alright, so with a very unexpected but beautiful crystalline formation serving as the backdrop, it's time for us to take on the second of the post 5.0 dungeons. And to get us started, we need to speak with this overwrought Ondo to take on his quest entitled Academia Ander. The overwrought Ondo seems overjoyed to see you.
Oh, Land Dweller, you are one of the ancient messengers, yes. How fortunate I have found you. We need your help. Ever since the days of the Abyss was lit with the city's lanterns, a great beast, the likes of which we have never seen, has begun hunting near the caps. It thrashes and gnashes with its cavernous maw, leaving naught but tattered flesh in its wake. The eldest of the Earth feared as an omen, a harbinger for our people's destruction. Have we angered the ancients? We cannot know. We dare not enter their sacred abode without first receiving their blessings. That is why I came to this town of Land Dwellers to seek those who had helped us before. And here you are. Please enter the ancient city once more. Speak with them and learn what they have done to earn what we have done to earn their ire.
A hostile creature of unknown origin threatens the lives of the Ondo people. Perhaps the clerk in Amarat's Bureau of the Administrator can shed some light on this mystery beast. So yeah, shall we take a trip to the Macarancy's angle? Alright, and we've arrived. So let's go see what this is all about. Thankfully, it's conveniently located right over here. Yeah. Also, clerk, something else I need to tell you. Over in the capital, there's a blazing inferno. If you guys have a fire department, you might want to put that out. How may I help you? Well, we need to learn about something. And this beast was like no other, you say. Judging by the description, it may very well have been one of the new types of fauna being created by the researchers of Academia Ander. As such, this matter is out of my purview. I suggest you take your claims to the Bureau of the Architect, or better yet, speak with an Academia scholar directly. You will find Academia Ander in its public offices to the south of this building. If this mystery beast is one of their experiments, then they will surely have more information to offer you. Very well. So let's go check it out. Yeah, gotta go around the long way. Yeah, seriously, if you guys have a fire department, put out that fire in the Capitol building quickly. Yeah, in fact, while we're waiting on queue, I might want to check out to see if that fire is still burning. Hello there. Welcome to the public offices of Academia Ander. The hallowed halls of the Academia itself are restricted to accredited scholars. Ah, my apologies. If I am not mistaken, your residency was arranged directly by Emmett Sulk himself. Yeah, that's kind of true. As such, you've been granted special dispensation to enter our prestigious institution. Might I ask what has prompted your visit with us today? Well, there are these people who are kind of being attacked by stuff that you are working on. I see, yes, that particular creation is under our supervision. If you would like to confirm the beast's containment yourself, then might I suggest a tour of the grounds. Our head researchers and residents may be available to answer questions about the experiment you described. Your zeal for knowledge, however, is impressive in one so young. I do implore you, however, to be careful inside the Academia. Mind what you touch and try not to distract the other researchers from their work. Finally, I must insist that you report to me on your return. It wouldn't do to lose track of our little visitor. This way, if you please. And so now we've unlocked the second dungeon, the Academia. I want to keep saying Ander, but maybe it's Anteater. Like an anteater? Or an ant-eater. Yeah. Either way. Let's go ahead and queue for this place of knowledge. And so while we're waiting... Yeah. We know that Amit, of course, was doing his thing. But is the Capitol building still in flames? I'm compelled to know. Oh, the door is shut. Yeah, in fact, this is closed for good. Alright, so the fire's been put out. Awesome. Anteater? Yeah, it's always these new dungeons and the weird ways that they're pronounced that throw me off. It's like, how do I pronounce this thing? Yeah, props to the local fire department for putting out that fire. I would have hated to have seen the beautiful Capitol building get razed to the ground. Yeah, probably should not be where the cubists are. Yeah, we've had our curiosities satisfied. Yeah, good job, fire department. You deserve a raise. Hey Jess, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, we get to chill out with some piano solo while we're waiting for the Academia to be open to us. Yeah, it is kind of wild that there's not just one dungeon in this place, but two. I'm guessing it's through these doors over here. If these even are doors. Oh, yeah, they are. They're just dimly lit. So yeah, can we properly sit on these? No. No, you literally have to jump onto the bench. But yeah, we gotta do as the administration rolls around here and wait for our turn. Wait for our name to be called. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying what you've been seeing so far. There's something else I also need to ask because I haven't noticed anything in the patch notes. Why have they not released the 8-player raid yet? Because yeah, they did that right away after you beat Heaven's Ward and Stormblood. You could go and take on Alexander and Omega respectively after you got through the main story. But yeah, we haven't seen an 8-player raid yet. Oh, okay. Got it. Well, obviously I'm not gonna do it day 1. No, I don't want to be at my worst, mentally speaking. Yeah, typically I will leave a fortnight for people to understand a raid and then join them. Yeah, I know how much my mom has said before how much she loves Ravana's theme music to use as a lullaby. Maybe I should update her Final Fantasy XIV lullaby playlist with this music. In fact, what I've been wanting to do, and I was actually thinking about this a couple days ago, was doing 1-hour extended versions of the music from Raktika Greatwood from Daytime because people love it so much. But I'm also thinking I will want to do the same for this place too. Yeah, my mom was listening to a stream one night where I was hooking up with our old friend Thamriel and his friends. We were doing Ravana Extreme, and we were taking a moment to get our strategy all planned out, and she was watching the stream, and so she really liked Ravana's music. She said it really helped her to serve as a lullaby for her. Yeah, weird as it is, that's what she told me, and she tells me that she still uses it. Actually, I haven't seen anyone do that yet. I've seen 5-minute versions, but I've not seen hour-long. At least not yet. And so, now off we go to basically what is this expansion's version of St. Mosian's Arboretum. We're heading off to the second of the post 5.0 dungeons. Yeah, apparently they also use aquariums as classrooms as well. The Academia Anider. This will certainly be an interesting romp through the university. Alright. What can I still use? I guess I'll have to go with our Spaghetti al Nero. Alright, we're off and running. And so are they, apparently. Yeah, not only are we running, so are them. They're also running. So yeah, looks like the aquarium is our first place to start dealing with stuff. Yeah, all the fish have gone rogue here. I mean, maybe not all that surprising given that we are in an underwater environment. Yeah, this probably should not surprise anyone. Alright, load up and go. Once, twice. And, oh, we'll use Star Diver on you guys, I guess. No complaints here. Turn out the lights on you. And just keep on pounding away. Perfect. Coming up and come down. There we go. Yeah, definitely not the safest lecture hall in the world for sure. I mean, where's the dean? Shouldn't he be aware of stuff like this? It's like, come on. Load them up so I can do what I need to do. Well, step back. Then step forward. Once, twice, 3 times with the Star Diver. Alright, load them up. Use those AoE attacks as much as possible. Oh, Dragonfire Dive spawned at just the right time. Yeah, that's probably true. Stay clear of it as much as we possibly can. But no, we will have to come back at it. One more to go. And we're free to move on. Alright, so we're going behind the podium. And so behind the lecture hall is this. Whoa, look out. I'll be ready to use Gears Kogel, Nastron, full thrust, and pow! Star Diver. Like that. And just keep on going. Right, more AoE. Now we're definitely getting a lot of AoE opportunities. It also helps that I can spam these like no one's business. And so now, off to our first mini-boss, which, given by the name, yeah, is likely a fish. Or in this case specifically, a shark. Do you come from San Jose? Yeah, because you might know my old buddy Peter DeBoer. Yeah, he's the head coach over there for the Sharks. But he also coached hockey here in my hometown before then. Helped my hometown team win a championship. Yeah, even got to meet him personally when I was at church one time. We were celebrating our priest's 25th year after he was ordained as a priest. And it just so happened that Mr. DeBoer was in attendance. And it turns out we're not just fighting one shark, we're fighting two. So one stops in for the other from time to time. I have to beat them both. Alright, he jumps back in. Yeah, it was really cool to get to meet him. Yeah, for a moment I didn't even recognize that it was actually him. Also, I don't like that black shadow. That seemed rather ominous. Yeah, and whatever you do, don't end up... Ah! Well, don't do that either. Yeah, don't do that either. Yeah, gotta watch out for those shadows and a whole bunch of other things. Right. Yeah, they just keep relaying it off to each other. Whoa! Yeah, just chucks a big ball of water at him. And that's what leaves the shadow. Okay. Well, at least I understand that now. Oh, I see. Yeah, good thing I followed you, Tank. Like, where are you taking me? Yeah, we gotta be one of these two eventually. Yeah, he also appreciated the speech that I gave on behalf of my volunteer group at the church. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get hit by that. Yeah, he really liked the speech that I gave to him because Peter DeBoer was, before he was the head coach of the San Jose Sharks, he was the head coach of the New Jersey Devils at the time that our priest was ordained. And so, as a way of saying thank you, he, for having him over, Peter DeBoer gave our priest a New Jersey Devils jersey, which our priest actually wore to the altar. And I thought to myself, I hope our priest doesn't get struck down by God. I hope that God does not smite him today for wearing such a thing. Well, if you're gonna stay there, I might as well take advantage of that. Yeah, I'd be surprised if I didn't. Stay clear of that. Yeah, kind of got to shoot you from this angle. Yeah, that battle was so frantic. I didn't even realize until it was all over that we actually beat them. I guess it also helped that I was telling you guys about this time that I had with our priest as we were celebrating the anniversary of his ordination. Once and twice, and down. Ooh, statue got knocked over. Oh, now we got mandragoras. Because of course we do. Yeah. Everyone in! Time to make some salad. It's a mandragora frenzy over here. Yeah, pretty much the game's way of saying, if you haven't learned how to handle massive mobs at once, here's a perfect lesson for you. Yeah, we're gonna have ourselves a very big chopped salad tonight full of tomatoes, onions, eggplants, garlic. Maybe even a few other vegetables, including the queen herself. Yeah, we need to get some pesticides on these things. Anyone know the phone number for Monsanto? Yeah, speaking of Monsanto, yeah, more pesticide required now. Two, one, and Gearspogel, Nastron, and Star Diver. Keep that coming. Into the air. And go. Hit. There we are. You're taken care of. Yeah, more Mandragoras, I'm presuming. Ooh, look out. Yeah, deal with this guy. Here's Kogel, Nastron, and they're down at the same time. Just in time for a cross between Kuchelen and a Morbol. Because, yes, you can make a creature like that. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can make a creature like that. I was about to say, is that thing aiming at me? Well, it kind of was. Okay, so that's just flailing tentacles. Where's the corrosive vial? Oh, he did it again. Do it a third time? Uh-huh. Yeah, the tank is clearly moved. Oh, the tank's back here? But then why is there no Ego implementation? I mean, is this thing... Yeah, I was about to say, is this thing just adamant to use the flailing tentacles move for the entire duration of the fight? Yeah, I was about to say, it can't rely on that forever. Yeah, ultimately it has to change up its strategy. Alright, I'm gonna stand over here. And yeah, I still got hit. I was expecting it to spray differently. Oh! That's what that is. Yeah, this Morbol's a one-track mind. Also standing anywhere in the purple heavies you, apparently. Here, the tank. Yeah! Yeah. There's the corrosive vial. There it is. I was like, what are you waiting for, man? You have all the looks of a Kuchelen, but you're not doing the things that Kuchelen would normally do. Alright, so we're doing this again. Turn just so that we're staying out of danger. Bring it to the front. Well, holy cow, you are easy. Yeah, for level 80. Yeah, and he still spits at me. But yeah, for level 80 boss, you're easy. Oh, that wasn't so easy. That was almost fatal. Yeah, please do not make me eat my words. Yeah, right at the very end. Just keep your mouth shut, man. Yeah, dude literally spit in my face. But other than that, like, he's not bad. Like, except for getting spit on, aside from getting puked on, like, that wasn't too bad. And do we really need to listen to the words of La Habrea? Can't we listen to someone else's words? Yeah, I'm also surprised that we never got to see a version of Bad Breath implemented. But yeah, I guess even though it was a Kuchulain with a marble skin, it really more was done in the style of Kuchulain as far as this combat was concerned as opposed to a marble. Got this evil armor down. Yeah, fall to pieces. And unless I'm mistaken, those are bombs. They are. Accompanied by lions. Lions and tigers and bombs? Oh my. Come on. Come on, lag. So far, so good. Yeah, this is an odd combo, pairing bombs with Bandersnatches. I can imagine that this is probably what selfish hunters in Africa used to use to kill lions. Okay, so they can't self-destruct at least. Here's Kogol and not strong. Can't quite get the Star Diver up, but we'll save it for what comes next. This is madness, what do we do? I agree! This is madness. Mad. And no, I was not trying to sound like a goat. No, I was not trying to sound like a goat. Whoa! And just taken away. Oop. Oh, stay clear, stay clear. Right, put it down. Yeah, sorry, Pegasus. We're using the Dark Magician to destroy your Toon World. I have no idea who Chester C is. But yeah, Muse is a really... I really been enjoyed Muse since I first heard their music. They're a really good band. Yeah, they're definitely one of the few anti-authority style rock bands that I really enjoy. Nope, stay clear. And go. Yeah, if you want, go ahead. Yeah, you should be fine to do so. I feel like we're getting close to the end here. Because, yeah, we have a ramp leading upstairs. One can only imagine what's going to happen when we emerge on the other side. Yep, we arrive. I offer up my life energies in the name of noble creation. Come forth, Quetzalcoatl, tame these frenzies which profane these halls. So yeah, you basically sacrificed your life to bring Force from Final Fantasy VIII. And it's even referred to as such. Yeah, the first Guardian Force you get in Final Fantasy VIII. The worst game in the Final Fantasy franchise. Yeah, because they went all in on the cinematic cutscenes, and they really blew it everywhere else. The in-game graphics were crap, and the battle system was easily nerfed. I know I've said this many times, but it does bear repeating. Once, twice. Oh, and watch out for the lightning. It does seem, though, that the tank can eat them for stat enhancements. And we probably have to do the same, actually. So yeah, if we see lightning bolts on the ground, we can actually pick them up. Ow. Yeah, well, we're not getting to Quetzalcoatl here. At least I don't think we are. Well, we somehow did. Well, he's invincible right now. Yeah, could you have made these closer? I think we're fine. We are. Oh, staying clear. Alright. Starts taking them. Okay, so they last for about 10 seconds. Whoa. Yeah, we'll have to back away from this one. Alright, more Thunder Orbs. Also, how is she allowed to just get the full power out of them right out of the gate? And save some for me. Yeah, dude, way to save me some. Why don't you have some more? Oh, hold on. Ah! Alright, run, step through, and get back. Right, we can... Yeah, I guess we can go for double. It's only worth 4% though. Yeah, there will come a time when the limit break ability will pretty much do negligible damage to a boss. Yeah, we're pretty much doing everything we can to keep it out of the hands of the boss itself. Out. I'm right on it. Let me have it. Are there more? There are more. Yeah, pick them all up. Once, twice, Stardiver. Alright, we got this again. Run. Yeah, it's crazy how this stuff is literally right on top of us. But we're almost there. Yeah, okay, I'm good to stay my ground here. Then get out of the way. Let it go full power because we're about to finish it off. And it short circuits and we get the win. Yeah. Quetzalcoatl, you had a brief return, but it's time for you to go back to the archives. Yeah. See you later there, Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, we owe ourselves a backflip at least. Alright, so now that we've made it back here, let's go ahead and tell the academic what we learned. Hopefully. Ah, our studious visitor returns. What did you think of our experiments? Were your questions answered in a satisfactory manner? Not quite. The scholars had turned into monsters, the experiments had escaped. I never thought of La Habrea as an academic. I have nothing more to ask. Yeah, the experiments escaped. Yeah, you might want to look into that. Escaped? I should think not. Academia Anida boasts the most secure facilities and research protocols of any institution on this star. You doubt my words? But they were scheduled to conduct research on those samples we captured from across the sea. Is it possible that they were even more potent than we anticipated? I guess so. Yet even if such were the case, one cannot dismiss the resourcefulness of our scholars. Not to mention the presence of the esteemed La Habrea. Yes, I am certain that they will soon have the situation well in hand. You needn't worry your young mind about such things, and do not be discouraged. 'Tis a pity your inquiries were disrupted this time, but there will be other opportunities to visit. Yeah, in roulette for sure. Was there aught else which piques your curiosity? I shall endeavor to provide you with answers to the best of my ability. Is there anything else we need to say? Oh. So we have to... Yeah, let's just find out everything. The scholars had turned into monsters. What you witnessed would not have been transformation magics. 'Tis more likely you observed the results of our research into advanced creation. Shape-changing is a temporary effect at best. Creation, on the other hand, converts one's life energies into ether, which is then expended into being... which is then expended to bring a well-constructed concept into solid reality. By combining the ether of many individuals, we can theoretically create entities of ever greater complexity and grandeur, the methodology of which is the focus of our current experiments. And then, yeah, we never thought of La Habrea as an academic. Yeah, with all the destruction of power he had, oh my, yes, there are few who can match his knowledge and expertise in the field of phantom creation. You passed through the words of La Habrea, did you not? I imagine you found the research material there to be of particular interest considering the purpose of your visits. I have nothing more to ask. Yeah, we're done. Well, as long as you consider your thirst for knowledge has been slaked, then we shall consider your visitation time well spent. As for the creature you suspect has broken free, rest assured that our officials will be taking up the thread of your investigation. You are certain it was not within the Academia grounds? Yeah, I'm sure. If by some miracle Archaeotania has gained its freedom, then what has become of the researchers tasked to contain it? Dead? Oh, idle musings, nothing more. Was there not an acquaintance awaiting news of your progress? Best not keep them in the dark. I agree. Seems Academia Anadir has no further information for you regarding the mystery beast. Return to the derelicts to make your reports to the Overrod Ondo. Yeah. Until we meet again, I guess? So, back to Yulmore. Get the last of my water down, which is probably perfect timing. Yeah, of course, we can expect it to be busy in Yulmore tonight. Yeah, there's still so much to do. And we will make sure that we are ready for it. As best we can. Yeah. It may be raining, but it won't sour our mood. So yeah, where are you, Mr. Rondo? We're back. Hope the rain feels good on you.
You have returned. What are the ancients? How do we soothe the rancor?
Well, it kind of goes like this.
You mean the beast escaped? It was not released to torment us. A terrible creation indeed if it can stiff the bonds of the ancients. And yet it is a relief to know that we did not slight the old ones, that it was not our deeds which summoned forth this fiend. I will swim back to the cups and consult my comrades. We must think on a strategy. Though huge in size, the beast is swift, elusive. My kin would be glad to have your aid in seeking its tracks. Finless ones do best where there is no water and the sea is yet to reclaim our home. Come to the ocean floor, land dweller. Come and hunt the beast.
And so with that, we'll take our 4,917 gil and 2 more tier 7 materia. Yeah, so back into the sea with you. So yeah, before we go, I should probably point out where the tombstone merchant is. Because yeah, it took me a while to try and find the thing when I first arrived. So I was kind of surprised when I saw that it was out here. Because, yeah, I'd seen so many merchants, but I couldn't find the tombstones. But, yeah, here it is right here. So, yeah, it's here where we can get more stuff from this guy. And I'm about 750 right now, so it would be a good opportunity for me to get my hands on this Ronkan Partisan. And then, of course, also trying to get further enhancements on my gear. As much as we can. Yeah, because I have all the Ronkin accessories. It's not just a matter of getting the Ronkin everything else. Yeah, definitely with all the tombstones I've been accumulating over the last few days for sure. But now that we've shown off the Dragoon exclusive Shadowbringers content and also the 2 brand new side dungeons, that is where we're going to go ahead and call it for tonight. So thanks guys for coming out to join me this evening. Special thanks to Division 454 for the raid. Really appreciated that. So it took a little while for the queue to go up for the first dungeon, but I'm glad that we ultimately got to show it off. And I'm glad we ultimately got to show both of them off. So we will be back here tomorrow for a regular Final Fantasy XIV stream. We will be getting back to those. And so, since we'll be waiting a couple of weeks until we get our feet wet in the new 8-player raid, We're just going to go back to business as usual for ourselves, grinding as much as we can and getting everything ready to show off everything else as far as what's over into Costerium with the 3 other people that you can help as part of the mandatory side quest challenges. So, looking forward to having the opportunity to show that off to all of you guys, and we will look forward to seeing you guys all back here tomorrow when we get back to regular programming. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live. And I'll see you guys back all here tomorrow night. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.